going on, Alex? Let me know if you can hear me, brother. Let me know if you can hear me. It is what it is. Ooh, yeah. Alright, checking the mic again, checking the mic.
Chucky is back. It's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, for the first time in more than 16 years, John Gruden takes to the sideline here in Oakland as coach of the Raiders. But they're Raiders against a playoff team from a year ago, the Los Angeles Rams. I'll talk to you again at halftime with a look back to games from yesterday. But first, we head out to the East Bay.
Welcome to the Black Hole, bitches.
And Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Oakland Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis,
Raiders.
Charles, we look at the Raiders here in
Raiders.
what we saw down. They're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
But let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Raiders.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. It'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll have the speedy Tyrod
Baby brothers in the house.
Virginia Tech Hokie.
And what a season he had in
My baby brother.
Bills to their first playoff appearance in 17 years. 22 and 20 in 3 years as the Bills starter, but he's so good at protecting the football. Only 4 interceptions thrown in 15 starts in 2017, the lowest interception percentage in the NFL.
Tyrod Taylor gonna be my weak link, maybe. We're gonna find out.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Get off me, bitch. That's a face mask.
Certainly looked like it indeed.
Get up off me. Get up off me.
Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, we take them 3 yards,
we
bitches.
Looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down.
Wow, 28-28 final.
McCaffrey following the penalty.
How to get that block.
And he'll take this.
Come on, Hudson.
Close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
Let's highlight a big strength of this team, the offensive line led by Donald Penn, Kelechi Osemele, and Rodney Hudson. All 3 were Pro Bowlers in 2017, but it didn't translate as well as they wanted on offense. Just 23rd in scoring and a 6-10 record.
Oh, fuck you.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
After all he's been through, I want to talk about Eric Berry, and it was really tough for any NFL fan to see him go down the opener in New England last year. The one thing we know about him, he's resilient. This is a man who's beat cancer to come back and play at an all-pro level. And why? He can cover in the deep zones. He drops down in the box in the run game, and he can blitz the quarterback. You name it, Eric Berry can do it.
This defense
Oh,
looking
shit.
for an early stop. This is
Eric
third
Berry
down and
is a
6.
beast.
Here's Taylor. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman.
Yeah,
And he's
boy.
taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
There's only two of you watching, but you're very quiet. Let's talk it up in this shit.
Former 7th-round pick
Hey.
Julian Edelman just continues to have such a productive
Hey.
career.
And has made himself into
And if
a
you haven't
receiver.
subscribed
Remember, he
yet,
was a
subscribe,
college
ladies and
quarterback,
gentlemen.
not just a productive one, a very
Make sure you pound that like button.
Yes, a great leader.
Spike that
A guy who
bitch.
make plays with his feet and his
They're
arm.
working to trying to hit our
Gets in the
800
NFL,
subscriber.
had to
We're at
convert him to being a receiver when
766
drafted
now.
that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's
So
been
yeah,
good.
help us out if you can. Or as Dusty Rhodes would say, if you will. I'm losing it right now.
On first down, it's Taylor. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And all the way in.
Boom.
Touchdown, Oakland. Ricky Seals, 43 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done
That's how we do it.
without any real
What's going on, Double D?
how to do it. In other words,
My man, Daniel Dino. Hopes all is good with you, brother.
Tendencies to work off of. The first drive
Hoping to have
of
some
the
time
season,
today to
things could be entirely different
do
than
some
what you've seen in
National
the past.
Wrestling Federation.
It's a really good job of execution
Honky
by
Tonk
them.
Man will defend that world title against the Iron Sheik. Next time we get to do a show. So be on the lookout for that.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point.
Yeah, that's good.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah. I miss doing the shows, Dino.
4 plays, and it ends with an Oakland touchdown.
But as I said, the support was down for those shows. And I wasn't taking time out of my personal life to do a show that wasn't getting the love and support. Maybe we'll do a one-time special event someday. We'll see.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Feels weird when the best isn't at it, huh? Gotta pat myself on the back.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
Sam Darnold.
All eyes set on Sam Darnold. Of course, he played college ball at USC and now making his first start in the National Football League.
We're gonna get after this motherfucker. What's going on,
Touchdowns in
Jeremy?
his 2 years as a starter at USC
My man.
and won a Rose Bowl in 2016 over Penn State with an absolutely magical performance. But 35 turnovers during his time as a starting quarterback for the Trojans, something he'll definitely need to address and work on in the NFL.
All right, boys, let's get after him.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You will not run on me,
And the
boy.
offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
An emerging threat in the passing game is David Njoku, who had a really nice rookie season in 2017 with 32 catches, 386 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Let's go,
And many
D.
also remember he was the third
Got that
first-round
right,
pick
brother.
for
Got that.
Cleveland in the 2017 draft.
Bet that. Appreciate you.
following Myles Garrett, defensive end, and Jabril Peppers, defensive back.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
We'll get after that.
He's into the clear.
Wow.
And he'll get into the end zone.
That was pathetic.
Touchdown Rams.
I missed that one move.
A big play there. 74 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And he's got to absolutely be sky high right now. The first touchdown pass in the NFL. The first of what should be many, many more. But 57 of them in 2 seasons as a starter at USC, none as sweet as that one right there for Sam Darnold. Hello, NFL, I'm here.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that.
They trot.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up. No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level.
They all should be capable.
You've
That's what the coach is for.
Scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They give it up to McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Eric Berry killed me.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. To throw is Taylor. Finding Gabriel complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Good shit, Gabe.
21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Good shit. I'm going to do it.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Barkevius Mingo in that time on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The
Played
angle
his
route,
ass.
because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to
Too bad that spun into another guy, though.
in that direction.
Jones was ready
he cuts
for it.
back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, buddy.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And shouting through the tackle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Much better.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ready. 319. Shit.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's all we wanted.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation.
Well, I fucking
Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
So eat my dick.
This is the rookie from USC, Ronald Jones, his first NFL carry. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-all is the score. And we're back to Oakland after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Now Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his
good defense. Good defense.
Well, they thought they were going to break
I didn't even see him.
Had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
Oh my God, he was sitting right there waiting.
I don't know if this is a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there.
Now I gotta see something. What happens if I go the other way? Now he's wide open. The ball should already be out. That's on me right there. And if I go to Edelman over here, look at this. Because this guy's already committed to McCaffrey. Or I'm sorry, my tight end. I'm going to hit Edelman right on the hash mark. So that's a damn dumbass read on my end.
Battle and made a key play.
Idiot.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Idiot.
The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They got it. They got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 yards. They better never run on us like that again.
From our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
So, Fitzgerald broke his arm. He's done for the season.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
This is Howard on second down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Offsides,
Now
that's
whistles
nice.
and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
Oh, shit, I got the full start call. Nice.
And that'll set them back 5.
Explain to me why
A
Antonio
full
Brown
start penalty, and now they're back to
out
needing
there
10
liking
yards on second down.
tweets about Ben Roethlisberger being guilty of rape.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Now it's Darnold. Got a man. It's the first NFL catch for Calvin Ridley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper
Baby
mechanics.
brother just asked me, why do I have Tyrod
So
Taylor?
on fourth down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this
Drafted
one
him in, I
away.
think it was round 21.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey.
Update my lines, my defense first. Got my running back.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. A tale of
That's
two
horrible
extremes
numbers.
already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an
Careful,
interception
dick.
last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances
Shut
it
the
out. And we know
fuck
that's
up,
not
Charlie.
really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little
Charlie,
bit longer.
David.
Got to come out now and put
Yak,
together
yak,
some nice
yak,
plays.
yak, yak.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I wouldn't throw
That's
the ball.
going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
You gotta throw the ball there, Tyrod. You dingle dick. I'm gonna look for Seals Jones here on the sideline.
On second down, Taylor. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Beautiful. Well done. Amazing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Who's still with me watching? I don't know who it is. I see we still got one. Who is it?
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And some room to run now. And they bring him to the ground
Bitch.
just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those
I hate the way they
plays,
run.
you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those
It
two
wasn't a
that you
broken
just
play.
mentioned,
It's the way it was
microcosm
designed,
really of
bitch,
how it
man.
can
What
hurt
the
you.
fuck? It's a broken play.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And incomplete. Crisis averted.
Bitch.
Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last
Shut
drive,
the
but
fuck
fell
up.
incomplete.
Damn announcers talk too much shit.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Taylor. Going to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he's hurt.
And he is tackled inside
He
the
got
40,
up,
not
and
quite
yet they
to
said
the
he's hurt.
35.
What the fuck?
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 30, down to about the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's right, imposing its will. That's why we just went 94. Will. Here we go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And he broke his ribs. That's
2nd and 1.
pretty.
People want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Inside zone. Here we go. Just check. You gotta get the block here, brother. Hit the block.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's Edelman for you.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like
Hall
that,
of Fame wide receiver, my
a lot
ass.
of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of
What
Orlando,
the
Florida.
hell am I
Absolute
doing?
mess. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
You
Got
dumb
me as a little bit
fuck.
surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. And time to remind you that coming up at halftime, we're off to see the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a wild opening weekend in the NFL.
It's good to have Coach along for the ride this year, although he would probably say it's good for him to have us along for his ride.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and
No
12.
mistakes. Let's get the field goal if we have to.
Now it's Taylor. Under a heavy rush,
Wow.
and down he goes.
Throw the ball.
They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking
Too
a
far
sack, and
away.
that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception?
Shut
But really, the
the
big
fuck up,
one,
Cashman,
they
and
just took
fucking
everything
Mingo and
away,
Dickface
he
and
really kind of
Davis and
flummoxed on that play and ended up
Alden
taking
and
a
all you
sack.
motherfuckers. Too far away now for a field goal. My kicker ain't that good.
They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Ain't getting
the
there.
Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the
Not a
Rams are
chance.
gonna take
Everything was covered.
possession of the
Get what we can.
turnover on downs.
Everyone
give him a
gears up
longer
for 3rd
field.
down, talks about the importance of it, but 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Oh,
Catch it.
incomplete. The rookie had it and lost
You
it
ain't no
there.
Charles Woodson
And
24.
it'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They
Just
seem to have
don't
gone
catch
off
it.
tendency
That's
quite a bit. But
ridiculous.
only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's go.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw, Darnold. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Save as much time. Try and score here before the end of the half.
So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Here's Ryan Quigley now. as he'll punt it away for the second time.
What a boom.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Taylor. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Eat my dirty asshole.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Howard. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Bills who were able to come away with the victory on the road. The Bills get off to a hot start as they get the road victory in their opener. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. The Chargers able to start the season off on the right foot as they get the win at home in their season opener. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. The Eagles with an ideal start as they move to 1-0 in front of their home faithful. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Burgers when I'm done playing. Hell yeah.
Now let's go.
They go with Howard again.
getting too many yards, boys.
He's out to the 30.
3-yard average is not, no.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
Fucking go.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other
Let's
plays
hit this
of that
fucking
nature
guy.
to make sure you don't
Put
get
him out
hurt.
of the game. Bounty gate number 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Secondaries.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To the right side, incomplete to Njoku. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it
there
into
faster than that.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go now. Blue line it.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Nobody even
And
near.
just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ah, shit.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Geno Atkins.
So how did he get away to begin with?
And drop him behind the line. Big play.
My pass rush is
Here's 3rd and
working
10.
I would
Skittles.
expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Pathetic, pathetic,
I know
pathetic.
most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give to Smallwood. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Give to Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here on on third down. Darnold.
Stupid.
A special moment for Calvin Ridley, the first touchdown catch of his NFL career, as they have taken the lead.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week one. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
You shitty fuck.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. The quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. John Gruden's return to the sideline not going as planned thus far, but his Raiders do have it 1st and 10. On first down, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football, but I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes.
Dickbag. What's up, douche?
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
2 o'clock. I'm going to watch my Birmingham
After the sack,
Iron.
it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Taylor to throw. And incomplete there.
Really?
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Right to
We've seen
him.
good cover skills on display
And this
throughout
punk
this game,
skittly
really
ass
from
drops
both
it.
teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So sad. So sad. What's the team's problem in preseason? Drops. And more drops and more drops. And drops again. Like, what the fuck? Alright.
The Raiders on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
He's going to be traded. No shit's done. They just can't make it official until March. And he will suck.
Taylor. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but
Lead
couldn't
him.
pick it.
He can
But it's
never
now
lead.
4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Pathetic. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt
Derek
for the
Carr's
first
punting.
time tonight.
Oh shit, fucked it up.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Get out the 7. I'll take it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Look at them numbers.
And
I'll
they're
be
hoping to redo their
damned.
efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
God.
On 1st and 10, Darnold throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I'm sitting here dying looking at my sister's profile picture. She
After
looked
the
like she's scared to
incomplete pass,
death.
Here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh my god, that's what a white dick looks like.
Play action. It's Darnold. Rush
Two.
coming, and he's taken down. Thomas Davis coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now this is where field
Fuck you.
awareness comes into
Let's
play.
go.
He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Thomas Davis. Boom! That should have been safety. We should have let him go a little bit more.
The Rams
All right, let's
on
get
3rd
after it.
down.
We're gonna
They
blitz.
converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This
gonna
is
blitz.
3rd and 17.
We're gonna blitz. Bring it.
On the handoff, this is Howard.
2.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Come on, come on, come on to 6. Shut the fuck up.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And it's taken in at the 9. And an alley to run.
Ah, couldn't get there.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Let's go Sting, Sting, Sting. What's up, Kyle? My man, Young Samurai.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Oh, man, he came out of nowhere.
Go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's eat this clock. And again, I can't afford to eat the clock just in case.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. So he got 3 at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3
I woke up with a headache, feeling like shit. I'm just trying to live the day normal.
It hasn't been his so far.
Got to go to work tonight. I'm off tomorrow, so
having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down.
Catch it, you fucking pussy.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get
I had him dead to rights, and this motherfucker always drops the fucking football.
Hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit.
When people want to say he belongs in the Hall of Fame, get the fuck out of here. Even though I was in the Hall of Dick.
Me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator,
that's the game.
Up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
I need to upgrade my quarterback. I need to upgrade my receivers.
Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
gotta hold them to 3.
They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground. Instead, going to an opposite.
Forget the AAF is on today, ladies and gentlemen. 2 o'clock on TNT. Salt Lake Stallions take on my Birmingham Iron.
Guys who can do more than one thing, and I think
silver and black, baby.
In the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess.
That's it.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Pathetic.
Sam Darnold looking like he belongs. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I'm going to make him a Hall of Famer in the first game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Taylor on 1st down. Slam route.
Look, he caught it.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Still second down.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
Trent Richardson scored, but he wasn't beasting. He had like 56 yards on like 28 carries. That's pretty shitty.
Now Taylor. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Get off me.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Fucking idiot.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Fucking pocket collapsed in a heartbeat.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Fucking idiot.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Hey. Shut it. All right, Edelman, let's see what you got.
Now Taylor. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. Now Taylor. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's right there.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery.
So
Not much
sad.
space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when
So
that field
pathetic.
shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the back for you. Watch your back for you.
Taylor now to throw again. And the hit
drop.
jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's see if I can take off with Taylor.
Taylor will throw again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Come on, Christian. Let's go.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They'll look to throw, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Oh, shit.
Russ is now to kick this one
Fuck that
away.
up. Out of the end zone, though.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
I know some of you wonder why they didn't onside kick. I got 3 first downs.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I went for 2 because if I can stop them, score, a field goal ties it for them. Whereas if I didn't get that 2, a field goal would mean they'd win it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Planning ahead.
All right, here we go. Boom,
Again, it's Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Now, knock on wood, this is where I always blow it.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Shit.
let's go.
They run with Howard. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
All right.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a good game.
They'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
This is too much.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
I don't have the offense for this.
Now. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16.
Alright.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Take 13 on a punt.
Take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now making their way back out.
Oh boy, this ought to be fun.
Down here in a 1-score game.
Let me see something here.
It's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
The opportunity now. Here's the execution. The throw by Taylor there, knocked away and incomplete. Well, these guys, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen.
That's Fitzgerald. That's a catch.
If you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
I got Switzer out there due to injury.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Steps away to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big.
Can't believe that's working right now.
There. This one goes for 20.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. We get something about the rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
So
that's crazy, yo.
First and 10.
I don't like this lineup. I think they're going to read it this time. I'm going to try it again.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment.
Let's go.
Much more emphasis on making sure
Let's go.
He was when he decided to take off and go.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it.
Wrong button. That's my fault.
Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked
I
like
hit the wrong button.
Come down with the
That was
football.
so
If he does that,
stupid.
this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Yo.
We're incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
This is it. Game is on the line right here. There's the routes. I'm going for Edelman in the corner. Mr. Drops.
One last shot for Taylor. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for Edelman there, and that takes us from second to third down. And a
I'll
great
be
game
damned.
comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to
He
get it in the end
dropped
zone.
another one.
The guy I've got in the game on defense. Every extra defensive back who can ball. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
He's back to throw.
Nope. And he's going to return it. Are you serious?
He's going to go. They're not going to
Wow.
go. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Yep.
They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have.
This is what you got to love about a fantasy draft team.
On the field, you're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
Oh, well.
This first week, this first game that we get to
I've learned a lot about this team.
So special every year.
Finally.
Week 1, you had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day.
Too many
opening
picks
game.
from Tyrod.
It's just nothing like
And he fumbled it.
because
He's
you
got to
really
go.
build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while.
He's going to have to go. Too many turnovers. Can't trust him. Just can't trust him. And this didn't help. Look at this. Got hurt today. Got hurt today. 2 wide receivers, which limited my offense. Look at these injuries. 41 weeks, 13 weeks, 7 weeks, 9 weeks. 2 of my starting linemen are out. Wait till I get this team together, and I'm still competitive. That's alright. Oh, I got a media question. Many folks, including yourself, thought the team would perform better last season, but things did not come together. How do you avoid that again? I took over the team, bitch. Get Denver next. Oh boy. Team I hate the most. Well, he's a high chance of. So we'll restart that 71 left tackle
You have
again.
a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Hey, we got Zach Martin back. See, he was starting last week. And so was he. As soon as Whitworth is ready, we jump from a 71 to a 94 overall. And he fits the scheme. So, yeah. So that being said, it is what it is. Waiting for this draft news update with the rookies. Alright, y'all. I'm out of here with this anyway. Maybe I'll be back with some Red Dead here in a little bit. We'll see. And as I said, I'm going to try to do some NWF later. If I don't get the game, get it up, it'll be in the evening, because I'm watching the AAF game at 2. It's on TNT, Birmingham Iron, baby. So it'd be after that. So, if I don't get anything going by 2, then don't expect to see me on here till after the game. So, I'm out. Later!